gacchami, Dharmam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami, Buddham saranam gacchami, Dharmam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami, Buddham saranam gacchami, Dharmam saranam.
All right, good evening, everyone. Thank you once again for joining us on the Teaching Choling YouTube and Singha Rinpoche's Facebook Live. So today we'll be inviting Rinpoche back to the main hall to give us a English Dharma teaching, and today's topic will be how to be happy with yourself. So before we begin, let's have Anila to lead us in the prayers before teaching.
Okay, let's do the prayers together. Praises to the 8 Noble Auspicious Ones. Homage to the Buddha, Dharma, and Noble Sangha, and all the joint auspicious rhymes of the 10 directions, when all appearance and existence is completely pure, its nature spontaneously perfect. May all be auspicious for us. Blessed is Drome Gyalpo, Zalden Dondrup, Jampe Gepa, and Geta Padapa, Gacha Drapa, who loves all sentient beings. Zadrapa, whose compassion is as high as Mount Sumeru, Drapepao, who cares for everyone, and Zaradrapao, who brings satisfaction to all beings. Just hearing your name increases glory, auspiciousness, and success. We pay homage to these 8 Sugatas. You Fumanjashri, Gross Rajapani, Avalokiteshvara, Lord Maitreya, Gidingaba, Niravishkabim, Akashkaba, and the most noble Samadabhadra. Homage to these 8 Bodhisattvas for supreme in granting auspiciousness and success. Graceful holding your emblems, Upla flower, Raja, White lotus, Naga tree, wish fulfilling jewel, moon, sword, and sun. Making offerings to Buddhas of the directions and times are the goddesses, the creators of delight. Holding the 8 supplying emblems, the precious umbrella, auspicious golden fishes, the wish fulfilling vase of goodness, exquisite Kamala flowers, conch of fame and glory, excellent knot of prosperity, eternal banner of victory, and all powerful will. Homage to the 8 auspicious goddesses, beauty, garlands, song, dance, flowers, incense, light, and perfume. Just thinking of your essential qualities makes success grow more and more. The great Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu, and Indra, the kings of the 4th direction, Dhritarashtra, Virataka, Virapasha, the Lord of Nagas, and Rajavana, each one holding your divine emblem, the wheel, trident, conch shell, Raja, renown, sword, stupa, and banner of victory. I pay homage to 8 guardians of the world who make auspiciousness and prosperity go into 3 realms. With all obstacles and harmful influences, may the work we are now to begin with ever good fulfillment and success, and bring good fortune, prosperity, happiness, and peace for all. With all obstacles and harmful influences pacified, may the work we are now to begin with ever good fulfillment and success, and bring good fortune, prosperity, happiness, and peace for all. With all obstacles and harmful influences pacified, may the work we are now to begin with ever good fulfillment and success, and bring good fortune, prosperity, happiness, and peace for all. Omahong, Omahong, Omahong. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Saramahajavahong. Om Smara Smara Vimana Saramahajavahong. I take refuge in the Gurus, I take refuge in the Buddhas, I take refuge in the Dhamma, I take refuge in the Sangha. I take refuge in the Gurus, I take refuge in the Buddhas, I take refuge in the Dhamma, I take refuge in the Sangha. I take refuge in the Gurus, I take refuge in the Buddhas, I take refuge in the Dhamma, I take refuge in the Sangha. To the Buddha, Dharma, and our Sangha, I go for refuge and team enlightened. By the merits from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mother sentient beings. To the Buddha, Dharma, and our Sangha, I go for refuge and team enlightened. By the merits from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mother sentient beings. To the Buddha, Dharma, and our Sangha, I go for refuge and team enlightened. By the merits from listening to the Dharma, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of benefiting all mother sentient beings. In particular, I must achieve enlightenment quickly in order to free all numberless kind mother sentient beings from the unimmeasurable ocean of samsaric sufferings and lead them to peerless full enlightenment. For this purpose, I must listen and thereafter put into practice the teachings of the profound Buddha Dharma. Tayata Shame Shamawati Shamita Shankru Ankre Mankre Marosite Karote Kyori Tezawati Oloyani Wishada Nimani Mana Panaye Kukri Kaka Krasi Krasani Amuki Para Muki Amuki Shamitani Sawa Graka Banda Nane Nikihitwa Sawa Para Pawadina Wimuta Mara Pasha Sidapitwa Buddha Mudra Anun Gatita Sawa Mare Pudarita Parishude Vigasantu Sawa Mara Kramani. I prostrate the gathering of Dakinis of three places, coming from sibling whole sites of space enjoying, who have the powers of clairvoyance and magical emanation, and regard practitioners as the offspring. Aka Samarata Shadarasa Marayape. Aka Samarata Shadarasa Marayape. Aka Samarashat Shadarasa Marayape. Tayata Gadikati Paragati Parasamgadi Buddhi Soha. Tayata Gadikati Paragati Parasamgadi Buddhi Soha. Teyata Gadi Gadi Paragadi Parasamgadi Buddhi Soha. To the power of the great truth of the words of the exalted three jewels, may all adverse conditions be overcome. May they become non-existent, may they be pacified. May all the evils such as enemies, obstacles and hindrances and adverse conditions be pacified. Shatim Kriye Soha. May the 80,000 types of obstacles be pacified. May we be separated from adverse harmful conditions. May everything conducive be obtained, and by the auspiciousness of everything good, may there be excellent happiness here and now. May all sentient beings achieve extraordinary superior happiness and its causes. May all sentient beings be free from the unbearable sea of suffering and its causes. May all sentient beings never be parted from the bliss of supreme liberation. May all sentient beings be free of all bias, attachment, and anger to near ones and aversion to others. To accomplish my own and others' aims, I generate altruistic intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. To accomplish my own and others' aims, I generate altruistic intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. To accomplish my own and others' aims, I generate altruistic intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. Referentially, I posture my body, speech, and mind. I present clouds of every type of offering, actually offered and mentally transformed. I confess all my negative actions accumulated since beginner's time, and rejoice in the virtues of all holy and ordinary beings. Please remain until samsara ends and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate all the virtues of others and myself to the great enlightenment. The Heart Sutra. The Heart Sutra. Thus have I heard, once the Blessed One was dwelling in Rajagriha at Valchiping Mountain, together with a great gathering of Sangha of monks and a great gathering of Sangha of Bodhisattvas. At the time, the Blessed One entered the Samadhi that expresses the Dhamma called profound illumination, and at the same time, Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasava, while practicing the profound Prajna Paramita, saw in this way, he saw the five skandhas to be empty of nature. Then through the power of the Buddha, Venerable Sariputra said to Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasava, how should a son or daughter of noble family train who wishes to practice a profound Prajna Paramita? Addressed in this way, Noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasava said to Venerable Sariputra, O Sariputra, a son or daughter of noble family who wishes to practice a profound Prajna Paramita should see in this way, seeing the five skandhas to be empty of nature. Form is emptiness, emptiness also is form. Emptiness is no other than form. Form is no other than happiness. In the same way, feeling, perception, formation, and consciousness are emptiness. Thus, Sariputra, all dhammas are emptiness. There are no characteristics. There is no birth and no cessation. There is no impurity and no purity. There is no decrease and no increase. Therefore, Sariputra, in emptiness, there is no form, no feeling, no perception, no formation, no consciousness, no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no appearance, no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, no dhammas, no I dhatu up to no mind dhatu, two of dhammas, no mind consciousness dhatu, no ignorance, no end of ignorance up to no age and death, no end of old age and death, no suffering, no origin of suffering, no cessation of suffering, no path, no wisdom, no attainment, and no non-attainment. Therefore, Sariputra, since the Bodhisattvas have no attainment, they abide by means of prajna paramita. Since there is no obscuration of mind, there is no fear. They transcend falsity and attain complete nirvana. All the Buddhas of the three times, by means of prajna paramita, fully awaken to unsurpassable true complete enlightenment. Great mantra, prajna paramita, the mantra of great insight, the unsurpassed mantra, the unequaled mantra, the mantra that comes all suffering should be known as truth. Since there is no deception, the prajna paramita mantra is said in this way. Tayata Om Gati Gati Parakati Parasam Gati Bodhi Soha. Thus Sariputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasava should train the profound prajna paramita. Then the Blessed One arose from Samadhi and praised noble Avalokitesvara. The Bodhisattva Mahasava saying, Good, good, O son of noble family, thus it is. O son of noble family, thus it is. One should practice the profound prajna paramita just as he have taught, and all the Tagadas will rejoice. When the Blessed One had said this, Venerable Sariputra and noble Avalokitesvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasava, the whole assembly and the world with its gods, human, asuras, and Gandharvas rejoiced and praised the words of the Blessed One. Okay, we'll take a break here.
All right, thank you, Anila, for leading us in the prayers before teaching. So before the teaching comments, allow me to share some of the announcements. All right, so as of the 5th of March, we have already started the prayers to Guru Rinpoche for requesting benefactors. Right, so the prayers will start at 11 a.m. daily until 7 p.m. So we welcome everyone to join us in the main hall personally, because during this Jingzhe, or the awakening of insects period, it is our the Teaching Chilling yearly tradition to present the offerings to Guru Rinpoche and to request his blessings to bestow us with benefactors and transforming all the negative characters in our lives to benefactors and supporters. Yeah. So as mentioned, we encourage everyone to please come on site to do these prayers personally, and you'll be most effective. And we have our staff and volunteers around to guide you through the whole process. So do come down with your family and friends to join us in this very auspicious prayer. And this Saturday, we'll be having a very warm welcome ceremony to His Eminence Tutan Riksal Rinpoche. It will be at 2 p.m. We're very deeply honored to welcome His Eminence, which is the reincarnation of our beloved Guru. And it is also his first ever visit to Singapore and teaching Choling. So it's a very rare and profound opportunity for everyone to come and join us and receive Rinpoche's blessing and experience his warm presence. So do bring along your friends and family to join us this Saturday at 2 p.m. And also to mention, during the welcome ceremony, we'll also be having the Tara Puja, also starting from 2 p.m. So you're most welcome to join us in the main hall for this puja. And we'll also be starting the Exploring Buddhism Module 1 by Dharma Brother Keith. That will be commencing on the 9th of March. It will be a series of 5 classes every weekend from 2 to 6 p.m. and it will be conducted in English. So do sign up online for this class. And upcoming, we'll also be celebrating Lord Chenrezig's Bodhisattva's birthday. So we welcome everyone to join us in Geshe Jigme on the 18th of March at 8 p.m. in the main hall for the Million Money Night recitation and to accumulate the money mantras together. And you're also most welcome to join us in making auspicious offerings during this season. And the Qingming Festival 2025 has also commenced. It's a season of the gratitude and remembrance. So it will start on the 27th of March to the 6th of April. So it's a cherished Chinese tradition where we honor our ancestors and loved ones through prayers and offerings. So during this event period, our Venerable Sanghas will also be conducting various prayers and also offerings for 11 consecutive days and dedicating merits to help to our departed transcend samsara and to help them swiftly transmigrate to Amitabha's Pure Land. So do check out the Teaching Choling website for the offerings available. And did you know that if you have a pet, and you can actually send gifts of love and prayers to your dearly departed pet through a dedication tablet. So as the Buddha's advocates for equanimity for all beings, sutras and mantras that are taught by the Buddha are beneficial to all beings, including animals as well. So even after departed from our world. So in our Qingming festival, right, we actually have these tablets with names of the deceased pets that will be placed at the temple, where our resident sanghas will do the dedication of merits every day to pray for their higher and more fortunate rebirths. So do check out online regards to this memorial tablet for animals. And to find out more on our latest updates and programs, do scan the QR code or join us on the Telegram and Facebook platform for the latest updates of the temple's program. And currently, we also be having the temple expansion and fundraising. So do join us and find out more regards to what items you can contribute on in this very meritorious temple expansion event. Thank you, and I'll be inviting Rinpoche shortly into the main hall. So do remember to make 3 prostrations later. Thank you.
gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami, Buddham saranam gacchami, Dharmam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami, Buddham saranam gacchami, Dharmam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami, Buddham saranam gacchami, Dharmam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami, Buddham saranam gacchami, Dharmam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam
Okay, let's rise. Hong. Ugi no chan sam, pe ma ke sa dom bola, ya chen chogi ngo rune, pe ma june she sudra, kodu kandro mambo kro, pe ki jesu dap drugi, chingi lap she so. Puro pe ma si di hong, Ugi no chan sam, pe ma ki sa dom bola, ya chen chogi modrune, pe ma june she sudra, kodu kandro mambo kro, keki jesu dap drugi. Chingi lap chi so Guru pe ma se di hong Yogi no chan tam Ke sa dom bola Ya tin chogi ngồi rune Pe ma june she sudra Kodu kandro mambo kro Keki jesu dap drugi Chingi lap chi so Guru pe ma se di hong Yogi no chan tam Pe ma ke sa dom bola Ya chen chogi ngồi rune Pe ma june she sudra Kodu kandro mambo ko Keki jesu lap drugi Chingi lap chi so Guru pe ma si di hong Yogi no chan tam Pe ma ke sa dom bola Ya tin chogi ngồi rune Pe ma june she sudra Kodu kandro mambo kro Keki jesu lap drugi Chingi lap chi so Guru pe ma se di hong.
Please offer 3 prostrations.
Of a mandala. Oma home. Home Raja ground our home. Here's the mighty and powerful base of gold. Raja light our home. The outer ring is encircled with this iron fence. In the center, the king of mountains, Mount Meru. In the east, the continent Puvai Vediha. In the south, Jambuvipa. In the west, Aparagodania. In the north, Uttarakuru. Around the east, the subcontinents Deha and Vidiha. Around the south, Chamara and Apachamara. Around the west, Satai and Uttarmantrin. Around the north, the subcontinents Korava and Korava. In the east is the treasure mountain. In the south is the wish granting tree. In the west is the wish granting cow. In the north is the harvest that needs no cultivation. Here's the precious wheel. Here's the precious jewel. Here's the precious queen. Here's the precious minister. Here's the precious elephant. Here's the precious and best of horses. Here's the precious general. Here's the great treasure vast. Here's the goddess of beauty. Here's the goddess of garlands. Here's the goddess of song. Here's the goddess of dance. Here's the goddess of flowers. Here's the goddess of incense. Here's the goddess of light. Here's the goddess of perfume. Here's the sun, here's the moon, here's the umbrella of all that is precious, here's the band of victory in all directions. In the center are all possessions precious to gods and men. This beneficent collection lacking in nothing, I offer to you my kind and holy roots Lama, together with you, venerable ladies Lamas, and to you Lama, compassionate Lama Lozang Luang Dodi Shang, together with assembly of gods. I offer this pure and beautiful collection to you. In your compassion, accept what I offer for the sake of all beings. Having accepted this to myself and to all beings, please grant your blessings through your great compassion. This ground anointed with perfume, strewn with flowers, adorned with Mount Meru, 4 continents, sun and moon. I offer in visualizations as pure Buddhas. May all ascension beings thus enjoy this pure land. The objects of my attachment and ignorance, my body, my wealth and enjoyments, without any sense of loss, I offer this collection. Please accept it with pleasure and bless me with freedom from 3 poisons. Venerable Holy Gurus, in the space of a true body, from beyond clouds of your wisdom and love, let fall the rain of profound and extensive Dharma in whatever form is suitable for subduing sentient beings. Om Yidam Guru Rana Mandala Kapniya Dayami. Precious Guru, please grant me all realizations of the path, from Guru devotion to the completion of the training, the unified Raja state. Please grant me blessings that my mind will become Dharma, that Dharma will become the path, that hindrances the path may not occur, that I may cease all wrong conceptions and receive immediately the 2 precious Bodhisattvas. Okay, let's all greet Rinpoche. Good evening, Rinpoche.
Good evening, Rinpoche. Hello.
So, good evening. Today's topic is how to be happy with yourself, right? Yeah, I just want to make sure that I read the word correctly. How to be happy with yourself. Now, why am I talking about this? Is because there are a few things that have come to my mind. I've seen, witnessed, a lack of a better word, got involved in, okay? And then even though it's got nothing to do with me, but somehow people tell me things about what's happening and this and that. So, and then I just thought to myself, many people want somebody to stand up for them, but many people also do not know how to be happy themselves. So that's why I'm saying that. That's why I'm here to say how to be happy with yourself. The reason why is because many people need other people to validate them to be happy. I need you to tell me I'm good, then I'm happy. Okay? If you don't tell me I'm good, if I'm not good enough for you, then you are not happy, or I'm not happy also. Right? But before we reach the happiness part, we need to go to the more, go to the core of the situation. I don't want to call it a problem. Let's go to the core of the situation. Is that, first of all of us know one thing. We know we don't want to suffer, right? Correct? We know we don't want to suffer. But we do not know how not to suffer. Okay? In another way of expressing it, we all don't like suffering, right? But we refuse to renounce the causes of suffering. True enough? You don't like to eat chili, but the only crop you eat is the only crop you grow is chili. You don't grow banana, don't grow lime, don't grow something else, you know. The only crop you know how to grow is chili. Why? Because I only know how to grow chili, because I understand chili. And it may sound absurd, you know, but the truth is, this is what each and every one of us is doing to ourselves. We don't want to suffer, but it's the only thing that we know what we can do is we can suffer. True or true? True, you know. We don't want to suffer, but we only know what is suffering. And we only know how to suffer. And we only know how to continue creating the causes of suffering. Right? And how do we know what is the manifest form in our human life? When we know there is suffering, and then we know there's the manifest form of suffering, but we do not know how to get out of it. What do you know what happens? When we start to becoming very judgmental. And so, when we really practice Buddhism, it's not a path where you can say, I surrender my problem to you, God. I surrender my problem to you, Buddha. I surrender my problem to you, Mother Tara. But in Buddhism, it's deeper. You see, all other tradition can say, I got problem, I go temple, I go places of worship, I pray, I say I got a lot of problem, I talk to all the divine, and then the divine take my problem away, right? Correct? This all we all wish for, right? Many Buddhists do the same, you know. But it won't happen like that. Because the fundamentals, the building block of Buddhism did not start like that. So we got the doctor here. Can I say I take refuge to doctor and I become healthy? Can or not? Can? Cannot, right? I take refuge to you, doctor, and then please bless me to be healthy. Then I eat sugar, eat fat, eat everything, eat 3 meals a day, char kway teow, eat already si kiao kiao, you know. Right? You understand what I'm saying? So the fundamental of health is you are responsible for your body. The fundamental of Buddhism is to let us know you have this situation. And what you should be praying is you pray for blessings. Okay, we say chinlap, right? You pray for blessing and everything. To be strong that we recognize our own situation, and then we ask for blessings that we know how to deal with ourselves. It's always dealing with ourselves. It's never other people's problem, because if the mirror get dirty, everything the mirror reflect is dirty. Right? If you don't clean the mirror, in less than 1 week you will see the mirror really start to be dirty. And then after that, whatever the mirror reflect, you say, how come everything is dirty? Right? All this is actually very common sense, but uncommon to our senses. Uncommon to our mind, because our mind is, I wear sunglasses, but everything I still can see. After a while, I get so used to sunglasses, daytime, nighttime, every time wearing sunglasses. Do you know people like that? Okay? You know people like that? I know. There's one monk I know. Winter time, summer time, anytime wearing sunglasses. Really? Okay? He's wearing sunglasses. So we asked him, hey, why are you always wearing sunglasses? He said, oh, Somehow he's gotten used to it. Actually, I want to tell him, say, he look like panda. Because panda, you know, one has two black eye, right? So every time I look at panda, it always reminds me like white bear wearing black sunglasses. And then wearing black suit, no? The suit not big enough lah. It's enough to cover certain part, right? That's why panda, black, white, and Asian. Panda is sign of world peace, right? Not black, not white, and Asian. Right? The whole world is seems like only about black and white. What happened to the brown and the yellows and the colors? Correct. So what is important is that we should be of surrendering our attachment to our problem. It's like many people go and see psychiatrists, psychologists for their problem, you know. But every time they go and see psychiatrists, psychologists, I got this problem, I got that problem. They got an attachment to having problem. But not surrender their cause of problem. That is their attachment to their anxiety, attachment to their self-righteousness, and attachment to their mind that things must go according to their way. So let's say some of you are bosses, some of you are leaders, some of you are management people, right? I'm sure you are going to meet, whether some of you are teachers, right? I'm sure you're going to have students or whoever that says that whatever you ask them, you know, they got problem. You tell them what to do. You teach them. You want the best for them and this and that. Correct or not? Correct? Wrong. That's not the right way to do, because this is called narcissism. This is what I'm telling myself, you know. That's what I want to say. As a sifu, right? I don't want to be a narcissist. I give up. These days, I like these 3 words. I give up. I give up my overarching controlling to want my student to be good. You want to be bad? Go ahead. You want to suffer? Go suffer. Good. Good, yeah? It's good for me. Because I realize in my wanting my student to be good, I become bad. Correct or not? It's truth, you know. You may think that, oh, but you're sifu and you're this and that. Don't give the sifu bullshit. You know? You and me, same. We all have the causes of suffering. So I have to lead by example. That I want to surrender in my mind how things are. I'm so controlling how this must be correct, this must be this, like this. And because of my must do this, by must, I have a lot of suffering myself, and therefore I have a lot of anxiety. By this time this must be that, but the time this, then I'm gonna do like this. Relax. This is what I need to do, I will do. You don't want to do, right? You have your own human right. You have your own human right. When you have your own human right, then you know yourself how when you are really responsible for your own body, speech and mind, you really start to wake up, you know. No need to nag you, no need to scold you, no need to remind you, no need to tell you, no need to this and that. Correct? Yeah. This time I observed my guru. This time my guru doing retreat at home. 2:45 every day he wake up. Because he wake up, I have to wake up. I turn on the light for him because he say, I'm very short, your switch very inside the cupboard is very deep, yeah. I have to, he say he tried to use the stick, the cane to poke, cannot poke, so he never tell me to on the light at 2:45, but I somehow got a feeling, Guru wake up already, wake up 2:45 on the light. Then doing this, doing that. Then really, you know, I see how my Guru do. My Guru don't tell he don't pressure you. So end up I pressure myself. I think that's very good idea. I responsible for myself better. Right? I don't need to be somebody that will nag you, or I don't need to be somebody, you must do commitment, you must remember, keep your vows, you must do this, you must do puja on time, you cannot be lazy, you must this and that, you must everything, you must do whatever you're supposed to do, keep your promise. Right? Because whoever you're promising is you're promising yourself, but if you don't care, that's okay also. I'm going to become like that. I feel that's the way to happiness. Number one is don't care so much about other people's business. Because in Dharma practice, take care your own self. Right? If you sick, don't want to see doctor, don't see no. Why I want to nag you? Because you have attachment to suffering. Right? So you see now, what is the presentation of this? The presentation of such a reality from an alternative dimension is nobody wants to be responsible for themselves, so everybody just want to throw emotions everywhere. And nobody wants to be responsible for themselves, so therefore they can behave in whatever they think. Pray. We should pray that I surrender, I renounce the attachment to my problem. Because the reality is my attachment to my problem is the truth is the attachment to my ego and the attachment to my desired outcome. I think it is what it's supposed to be. Therefore, I want to control, it must become like that. Correct? My idea is everybody must come out to become like an ice cube. Cold, square, cold and square, and because that's the way it is supposed to be. But suddenly now comes something that what we call communal karma. What is this communal karma? Global warming. Glaciers are melting. Water level, sea level rising. Right? This is called communal karma. Something we cannot control. And why are we suffering so much? We are suffering so much because we want everything to be a desired outcome. We expect, we demand, we insist, and so therefore this and that. So actually, the truth is 顺其自然, no? And we just teach and share the values and the principles, and the rest is up to them. I feel, isn't this way a better way to practice? Teach the values, share the values, share the principles, and then it's up to you. Actually, everybody know what is good for them. Actually, the truth is everybody know what is good for them. Everybody just, the truth is, all over-age teenagers who are still rebellious. You ask me to do right, I don't want to do. Recite right, ask me to do the long one, I do the short one. Ask me to do the short one, I don't want to do. And this just actually, you know it, I know it, it exists everywhere. Not just here, not just there, it's everywhere. From home to school to work to, right? So you see, in the military, it's easy to get things done. Many people think that they can survive, they do very well in the army, and then after that, they can do very well outside. Those who do very well in the army will actually, almost 100% of them fail outside. Why? Because there's no more power or support by rank. Because once you're outside, no rank, no power, nobody cares who you are. That's the reality. Nobody will care. Right? You colonel, you major, you general, you whoever, the lance corporal can to you. Right? There's one there's one clay pot rice I ate recently. Yeah. One colonel bought me to eat. One colonel bought me to eat clay pot rice. Retired colonel lah. Then this colonel tell me, hey, this person who owned this clay pot rice was under your father, you know. He was, and this guy is was the chief of Singha, you know. Wow, even higher rank, somehow everything. Now selling clay pot rice. I eat, wow, very nice. Clay pot rice, very nice. Chief of Singha, whoever this and that, doesn't matter lah. Everybody the same. You breathe, I breathe. You shit, I shit. That's just the way it is. Right? Whether some people say that, oh, your sifu, your monk, your nun, your geisha, your lama, this and that, okay? Or your senior disciple, all these names are the one that screw each and all of us up. Better be true here. True, speak and feel our truth. So when we do practice, when we say, oh, I'm making this offering, inner mandala offering, what is really the offering is offer, is the truth is, we are supposed to, I use the word meditate. Why you are able to meditate in a short time, in an instant, is because we are always spending our time not just reflecting, but we are actually in the situation called dependent arising. Right? Somebody came up with an idea, and the idea then came up with the activity to creation. After creation, then it becomes this, right? For example, a vessel can be used to, any vessel can be used to put food and water to drink, right? Correct or not? True? Okay. What if the vessel is the shape of a toilet bowl? Your food put in the toilet bowl and serve you. It's a vessel, it's just shape of a toilet bowl. You understand what I'm saying? Right? You see, in our mind, certain things are made for certain things. Our mind, certain things are made for certain things. So, what is called mind training? Mind training go beyond you can eat from your vessel. Okay? For example, how many of you can eat from dog bowl? Eat from a dog bowl. Okay? Or cat bowl. Here you got cat. You understand? We are practitioner. Think about that. Just take the cat bowl, wash clean and everything. That can also be the vessel. Put water and offering to Buddhas, Bodhisattvas. This is called the emptiness of fixation. Fixation is also empty. That's what some Lama Subramanian says, everything is labeling, labeling, labeling. This is the meaning of labeling. Cat bowl, dog bowl, wash clean, still can use to put food and eat. You understand? The idea that you have to eat. The other day, what did I eat? I had, oh yeah, is it? Oh yeah, prata. Yeah. Somebody bought prata. Somebody bought prata, offered me on breakfast. Actually, I don't eat breakfast, right? But since wow, was prata, then I difficult to resist. Then put prata. Then you know what? They put fork and knife. So I use fork and knife to eat prata. Then Sangula say, This is the first time in my life I see you eat fork and knife. Eat fork and knife, sorry. I eat prata with fork and knife. I didn't eat the fork and knife. Yeah. I said, so it's there, then use. Normally the best is use hand. Right? Today I went to eat lunch, and then there's this guy labeled William, right? I asked him use hand to eat. He said, I don't know how to use hand and eat. Why don't know how to use hand and eat? Practice lah. Right? Who knows how to do everything? Naturally, as a baby, you can use hand. You can feed yourself with your hand. Right? You say because scared the rice drop and make a mess. You see, we are guided by fear. You see, we are guided by fear. When we say liberation, liberation means liberation from fear. So, how to be happy with yourself? So first is, like I said, we have to surrender our own ego. But it's not easy to accept that. So I will change that to say we have to learn to surrender the causes of our suffering. Right? Because like I said just now, we all don't want to suffer, but we cannot give up the causes of suffering. 谁想受苦，对吗？哦，没有人想受苦，可是又放不下受苦的噪音。哦 ，so this is a very true fact. Our ego, our pride and prejudice is really what cause all our problem. Because of pride and prejudice, there's a lot of contempt. Because of contempt, there's a lot of ego. 轻视他人. Right? Like I'm very experienced, you're very young, you don't know, so I'm more senior, I have the right to say you. Right? For those who are senior, we should do something like that. Let the young learn from their own mistakes. Sometimes, right, like school teacher, you cannot do this, cannot do that, like parents, grandparents, everything cannot. So who will like you? Nobody will like you. Teacher, student also don't like you, and they will call the teacher narcissist. Right? They will call the teacher narcissist, they will brand the parents as this and that, and so therefore, give up the idea of control, give up the idea of you have to be responsible to teach them and this and that. I feel similar to all children and all student and friend and everything, right? People, the truth is people like to say this, you know. The person who hear this don't like, but everybody like to say this. 我是为了你好。Not say I want to say you, but because it's good for you. That's why I say you. Not say I want to say. Correct? Singlish. Don't say. Correct? Right? Every one of us grew up with this, right? We all heard this, right? It's because I care for you, that's why I say. If you care for me, don't say can. Right? Then let people get burned, let people get scolded by outside people. Right? Because we always get scolded, and therefore we want to scold other people. We always got scolded, that's why we want to scold other people. So let people, it's the same, right? Buddha said, or Buddha says so many things, right? It's equivalent to, but we don't understand what Buddha say. So that's why I have to change it the other way around. I want to take refuge in the doctor here, so please, doctor, bless me to have good health. Doctor have power because doctor ma. Buddha said, how to see Buddha, Dharma, Sangha? Buddha is the doctor, right? Dharma is the medicine, Sangha is the nurse, dispenser of medicine. Right? Correct. In this way, Buddha Dhamma Sangha is why called worthy of veneration. Right? So I feel all of us, since take Bodhisattva vows, whether we are high Sangha, low Sangha, we also better start looking at ourselves. Isn't it? True? True, isn't it? The reality is, we are all responsible for what we eat. It's like, there was one joke, there was one Geshe says, Chinese Hashang, Maitreya Buddha is more compassionate than Tibetan Hashang, Tibetan Maitreya Buddha. I said, why? He said, it's a private joke. He said, actually not supposed to joke about the Buddha's Bodhisattva, but every time he see that, he said, especially I go to your temple, I see your Maitreya Buddha, he says to me, I see your Maitreya Buddha definitely more compassionate, more loving than the Tibetan Maitreya Buddha. I say again? He said, look, Tibetan Maitreya Buddha, Tibetan tradition, very handsome, very slim, good figure. Chinese one, sure many people say, I want to lose weight, Maitreya Buddha, Buddha please help me. Then Buddha take their fat, then he smile big. Yeah. Tibetan Maitreya Buddha say, you are responsible for your own action, you are responsible for your own body, speech and mind, you are responsible for what you eat, right? So he say, so the Maitreya Buddha is slim and Chinese Maitreya Buddha is fat. So he will take your fat away, like he will take your problems away. So it was a private joke, so both of us laugh. I laugh until I tear. I say, I wish I fat for so long, still fat. Then he said, because you didn't pray for him to take away your fattiness. So everybody, a very holy person call your holiness, all the fat people call your fattiness. I said, yeah, that's true. I think many of us should be called your fattiness. True, yeah? It's true, your fattiness. Yeah. Then it brings some awareness in our life. Yeah. Okay? Yeah, those always angry one, your angriness. Those very proud one, your pridefulness. I say, but don't say they get beaten up. Don't say no problem, say already get beaten up. Right? So, so that's the first part, right? We are responsible for our own self. Then how to be happy? It's quite ridiculous because most of us feel we know how to be happy. The reality is that happiness is the happiness that has a lot of suffering. That happiness is the happiness that got a lot of suffering. So, how to be happy is, number one, the other day I explained on my birthday, the puja, anything that is not in the 7-line prayer is actually not according to our Buddhist practice. In the Buddhist practice, it very clearly says, in the 7-line prayer, rejoicing is there. You see, we have a lot of habit from our ancestors. The moment we grow up, it says about complaining. So somebody again asked me a question, say, oh, last time my family, is it got a curse, yeah, my parents, they done the karma to move into this kind of house and so on and so forth and this and that. So I told him very straight in the face, your father don't have the karma to stay in this kind of house because your father always scold your mother. It's a fact. Those people who really want to learn Ba-zi, right? Those people who are the masters of Ba-zi, they will know Chinese astrology. The wife is the treasure of the husband. The wife is the, that's why they say don't marry the wrong wife. They say don't marry the wrong wife. Yeah, the wife is the treasure of the husband. So if you, or the wealth god, or the wealth god of the husband. Okay? If the husband always go and abuse the wife, you are like fighting with the god of wealth every day. The husband will become poor. Poorer and poorer and poorer. The family will have disharmony, disharmony, disharmony. Go observe this and see whether what I say is true or not. Those who really treasure their wife, okay, there is some, you observe the family yourself. I don't say so much. Okay? So, in our life, our mind is say, oh, because of this, or last time we have this, last time our family got this, is it a curse, and this and that. And everybody got own superstition. All of us have our own superstition about things. Some people have superstition about, or they don't like Indian, don't like dark-skinned people. Then I want to tell you the truth, you know. The Buddha, the very Buddha you're praying Indian da. The very Buddha, all the Bodhisattva, Indian da. Nagarjuna, Indian da. All the great Pandits, Indian da. Lama Atisha, Bangladeshi da. Okay? And so, racism and don't like this, don't like that, only tells us that you have so much fear. You have so much fear. And it's normal because people who don't like many things is because these people are very insecure and very frightened. They have a lot of fear. They live their life controlled by fear. So the moment you give up the fear, then you're free. Right? So, I don't know about you. I see myself when I was growing up. Definitely, if there's a big, I see people, either most family, okay, when baby born, there's definitely some disharmony. There's some say must do like this, some say must do like that, right? Correct? Then you do not know whose the tradition is right. Then somebody got something to say. Right? Get married also sure got disharmony. Right? Somebody die also sure got disharmony. Okay? But the fact is that use this opportunity to see that samsara has no harmony. Samsara has no natural harmony. The harmony we practice is the harmony within ourselves. The very harmony that we must practice is within ourselves. And the very harmony is we have to start to rejoice in ourselves. Did you rejoice in yourself for doing for not breaking your vows today? If you didn't, please do so tonight before you sleep. Did you rejoice in reciting mantra today? Did you rejoice in you enjoyed your lunch today? Yeah, and you remember to make an offering or your food and drink before you. I think what I feel is we need to start to praise ourselves and rejoice in ourselves for all the things that has gone right. Because one bad thing can spoil the whole day. And that one bad thing may not be bad at all, because that one bad thing we feel bad is because our ego and our perception is hurt. Our beliefs, our ego, our everything is being challenged. So we, as we say in Hokkien, right? Bui song, bui kam, wan bui hua hi. Right? Not happy. Bue kam wan, how to say in English? What is bue kam wan in English? Bue kam wan. Definitely you all must help me. Later on, the American students who watch the teaching, they say, what's bue kam wan? What's bue kam wan? And I know bue lai in, bue li in, I don't know bue kam wan. Huh? Unwilling ah? Oh, thank you. Unwilling. No lah, I don't feel is unwilling. Teacher, this one, please, you have to give me the correct answer by tonight. Wait, tomorrow morning, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., you know, and I check everything. Is what's bue kam wan? Huh? No lah, cannot be reluctant. Bue kam wan, you don't know ah? Hey, so many people all think together lah, feel lah. What is the X? So now you see one bue kam wan get all of us into trouble, right? Correct or not? Because you know why? You want to know why? Because the reality is, it's not the word that matters. It's the energy we are trying to express. Correct or not? Bue song, bue kam wan, bue hua hi. But bue song, how to say in English? Dissatisfied. Oh, okay, dissatisfied. Okay. Bue kam wan? Resentment. Doesn't meet eye to eye. Bue kam wan. No leh. Okay. Bue hua hi, not happy, I know. You see? What we should be learning is the last two words. People say bue kam wan, right? They say you hear kam wan. Bue hua hi, right? Hua hi. You see? Most of us, we should really train ourselves to hear the good things. Hear the good thing. Huh? Unfulfilled. Bue kam wan is unfulfilled. Reluctant, unfulfilled. What else? Huh? Begrudging. Very close lah, I think, right? So you see, it's not the word, it is the energy. It is the energy, it is the feeling. Right? That is beyond words. All of us understand the feeling. All of us understand the feeling. You just need to learn the translation of all these words in Tamil. You learn very fast one. All language, whether Tamil, Hindi, Malay, whatever, all the bad words you learn very easily. Good words, very difficult. That's why as you scold people, 3 seconds you know how to scold. As you memorize prayer, wow. Right? I think next week I should give exam, right? The 4 immeasurable prayers. Huh? Right? Bukan sing English lah. Not dry heart. Bukan sing. Sorry, bad translation. Alright. Frustration. No lah. Frustration is big check, not bue kam wan. Huh? Unaccepted lah. Cannot be lah. Unaccepted. Where all the Hokkien ping? Hokkien Tao. Lah. All the Hokkien leader down here. You understand what I'm saying? So, one of the most important thing is Right? When I was young, my guru told me, yeah, Lama Kunjut said, if you want to know the story of your life, okay, look at the nature of your mind. At that time, I was 18 years old. What nature of the mind you're talking about? There's so much suffering. Right? After I complain, I think he got enough of my complaint. He asked me to do retreat. Then his ears also more silent. Right? I complain. When I was young, I keep complaining to my guru. Complain. Then he's very kind, no? He just listen, then drink Coca-Cola. Sometimes he break the complaint by telling me funny jokes. We all laugh together, then I complain. Yeah. Then he just let me complain. Then after that, then he said, what's the nature of your mind? He said, first is, the nature of your mind is conditioned by, he said, you are complaining a lot because I can see that definitely your work, your family, or the people that around you complain a lot. You become like them. The funny thing is, when I returned to Singapore, I went back to work, right? I went back to study or whatever. My classmates and my colleagues, I went there like 1 month, right? And I come back and they say, hey, you different. What different? I also don't know what different, but you different. What happened to you? Siao ah. Go Nepal, come back, got shot lah. Maybe lah. So you see, in 1 month, I spent time with the monks, with my guru and everything. I also got conditioned by them. So we are not real. We are not truly like this or like that. So I got conditioned by my guru, but I was not aware of it. So my guru also never tell me, stop complaining. He never. He just listened, then he introduced other thoughts to me. He introduced other idea, other thoughts to me. So the very important thing about coming to temple, listening to Dharma, is to instill new thoughts and new ideas to ourselves. Because the moment we step out and go home, our karmic conditioning come back, you know. We think like that again, we feel like that again. Why? Because the house never changed, the furniture never changed, the phone never changed, the electric bill never changed, the toilet also never changed, everything never changed. That's why we feel better when we go on a holiday. Then when you come back from a holiday, you need another holiday to recover from that holiday. Right? This I learned from you all. So I'm also conditioned by you guys. Oh, I need a holiday to recover from that holiday. What? Right? So, we have to rejoice in, you got place to stay, you got food to eat, you rejoice that you are still alive. And you rejoice, we have to rejoice, we don't have to learn, we just need to be aware. Rejoice that our parents still alive, we are still together, we are this, we are that. There are so many things to be able to rejoice, but because we are dissatisfied with one thing, to me is called dissatisfied. I got the English thing inside here, but I just want to say. Okay? Dissatisfied with all these things, okay, we start to make the few black dot on the white paper. Correct? Yeah. But my guru teach me, say, ordinary people like to make black dot on white paper. Dharma practitioner should make white dot on black paper, because Dharma practitioner, why they practice Dharma is because their paper overflowing with black dot already. They give up, they got a lot of problem, that's why they go listen to Dharma. Ordinary people, they wouldn't come to temple and listen to Dharma one, you know. The truth is, ordinary people who didn't suffer enough, who never suffer enough, wouldn't listen to Dharma. tell you one story. Later you all go and ask this Auntie Joanne how, right? Before she came temple, she knew some people who were coming to our temple for a long time, 10 years I think. But she refused to come. Until she herself got problem already. Hey, last time you say the temple where? You go ask this Auntie Joanne how. Right? She wait for 10 years. She know of the existence. She know on this and that. Until she herself got problem, then she die come. So that's why always wish for people to hang on what? Okay? It's not the Buddhist way. The Buddhist way is you wish them to say this, may you be well and happy. Because when you are well, your mind is calm. When you are happy, it means you start to see the good things in life. Start to see that you actually have good things in life. People who are not happy actually don't value or appreciate all the good things they have in their life. Right? And that's just the pure bare facts of it. Doesn't sound good, I know. Because we are all guilty of it. And that's the fact of it. We are all guilty of it. Right? So there's no one to blame because we all are the same. That's why there's more craving. That's why there is more wanting. Other than, we love what we want, but do you love what you have? Your dog nicer than my dog. I want your dog. Huh? I like that lah. So, these are with regards to things. Many people tell me many people tell me many things. You know what I told them? Well, a lot of people like to complain a lot to me that time. I will tell them this. You should go now pray to Buddha and tell Buddha this, okay? Your mind better than my mind, I want your mind. Your heart better than my heart, I want your heart. Please bless me to be able to be like you. Did you ever realize this? Some of you would have heard that I ever tell you this. When you're very negative and very angry or very this. Some of you will have heard this from me. Please say this to Lord Buddha. Your mind is better than my mind. Please bless me to be like you. It's not things, We are always looking for things, better watch, better brand, better clothes, better food, better this, better that. I tell you, the best food come out also shit. Such is the nature of samsara. Right? The best body come out also sweat, also organic smell. Right? Somebody say, wow, who very beautiful, who very handsome, very macho, very, very sexy, very this, very that. And I said, don't bathe 1 week, see what happened. Don't say 1 week. Maybe day 2, day 3 already. All right, congratulations. All right, you start to have an aura. Aura of flies and mosquito. Isn't it? Right? I don't know whether you ever seen an aura of mosquito and flies. Never. I experienced this when I was 17 years old. I went to Bihar. I went to India. Yeah. So I was wearing robes there, wearing slippers, right? So then I saw in myself, I was looking at the mirror there, then I saw around my head got the aura of mosquito. And my feet, I was walking amongst a cloud of mosquitoes. Later, my feet, all mosquito bite. Oh. But that left an imprint in my mind. I said, oh, I'm staying here only few days. How about those people who live here? Then my Dharma brother tell me, say, one monk tell me, say, they all go to you because you are fresh. The mosquito taste the animal and the people blood here already. They know the taste, but you are Chinese, so you are Chinese and you're fresh color, so you are fresh. Right? If you don't bathe for 1 week and then you always go under the sun, same color, they don't come to you already. Huh? Okay? Yeah. So in life, learn to laugh at ourselves. Learn to laugh at our own nature. Our nature is actually good. Why? Because we know that we don't want suffering. That is the truth. That means we have a good nature. We know we don't want suffering. Our mind have conditioned nature is when we know that we are not happy with what we have. And we are always thinking about, we are always repeating to ourselves what our ancestors, what our teachers, what everybody say to us. You stupid lah. Yeah, I stupid. Yeah, I don't know maths because I'm stupid. But actually when you're young, you're learning. No, but you don't have the idea it's stupid, You just say, oh, I don't understand. Because you cannot force an artist to calculate science. Right? Just everybody is different. So, all of us are conditioned. So, we need to accept the conditioning and surrender the attachment to that conditioning. Surrender the attachment to the conditioning. Right? Like somebody say, I got some Indian Malay friend say, I don't eat Chinese food. Why? Don't know how to eat. I put in the mouth, don't know. Honestly, they say, I don't eat Chinese food. No, don't know how to eat. Mama, right? Mama, I asked Mama, Mama, eat. What is this? Many beginning years, he don't know. Honestly. Then he know me already after what? This Mama, right? Now eat everything. Okay? So same, like that. Many Chinese only grow up in Chinese family that don't know how to eat Indian food, don't know how to eat Indonesian food, don't know how to eat Malay food, don't know. Okay, all these are conditioning, and this from conditioning become habituation. Right? For example, my guru tell me, say this conditioning that he forbid is not sleeping at night. Right? Some people say you don't sleep at night, then you sleep in the daytime. He don't like. Yeah, he really wanted me in those early years to. Anyway, in Nepal, sure sleep early. I told him. Why by 7:30 p.m., 8 p.m. it looked like 12 midnight. Right. In the early years, in around Kopan Monastery, when you look down, it's really all farmland and everything. So by 7:30, 8 o'clock, it's so dark, so dark. Right. And the energy of that place is you can hear the cricket, you can hear you look up, everything is so dark. And better go sleep. We got monster. Right. So. Sure, sleep early, sure, wake up early. Somehow, when people come back to Singapore, everybody sleep early also. Sleep early, wake up late. Right? No 1 a.m. don't sleep. Everybody sleeps so early. Huh? Isn't it? Then do sadhana daily prayer, not 12 midnight, don't do. All become Daka Dakini, in the middle of the night doing prayer. Then after that, all agree with the teaching of the Buddha. Right? Correct? Yeah. Take the text there. And it's the same, everybody is the same. Okay? That's why sleep early, wake up very early, wake up 4 a.m. and do. Say only lah, 4 a.m. wake up and go toilet, then go back sleep. Huh? What? Very painful, get up 4 a.m. No, I think if you sleep early is okay. Sleep early, yeah. Or sleep late. You must learn to sleep late. 7:30, 8 o'clock, go sleep. Did you force yourself a normal time sleep at 8 o'clock? No, right? 8 o'clock is start to go and find food, right? Huh? Right. Singha Rinpoche told me, say, he comes to Singapore, then he told me, say, oh, everybody is like, oh, night time eat noodles. Noodles. Yeah. Because I see a lot of my guru face to face, I can mimic him, you know. I mimic him and I laugh at myself. Say, wow, this is called guru yoga. But I see his point, because Rinpoche said, you know, this, instead of sleeping, you're eating so late at night, then go back, the next thing is sleep. Then after everybody say, oh, I'm sick here, Rinpoche, I'm sick, do puja, and everything. Then you eat, and then you sleep, and then you are sick, and they ask the Lama to take away the thing. They say, unbelievable. Yeah. So Rinpoche asked me, how do you do? How do you do? Oh, what do you do? Then I asked him, you're my guru there. Right? So what I do is, I tell you what you do. We eat so late, and then you expect to be healthy. Funny, right? So much salt, so much oil, so much carbo, everything, then you sleep, then the food cannot digest, then ferment in the stomach. Then after that, morning wake up, then feel giddy, feel this and that. Then after that, then it becomes like, want to pray, go which temple, pray which Buddha, then we have more power to feel good. Funny lah. We are the creator of our own happy situation. Why? Because I also heard many people tell me, not just somebody, many body say, at night hungry, no eat, cannot sleep leh. Correct? At night hungry, no eat, cannot sleep leh. Guruji, how Guruji? Drink hot water. If you drink hot water, why you look at me like that? Huh? I'm not saying you lah. Many body. Right? Many body like that, right? After teaching, go eat, eat this, eat that. Who don't know how to be happy? I also know this kind of short-term happiness, long-term suffering. Yeah. So how to be happy with yourself is start to actually feel happy. Rejoice about what you have. And what is it that you should feel happy about? It's not just your worldly things. You should really start to read up and think about the 8 endowments, okay? The endowment of your life. 8 freedom, 10 endowment of your life. That you also met with the Dharma, and that itself, you have to. Did you say thank you to your past life before? You must have done something right to meet in Mahayana Dharma and Vajrayana Dharma in this life, right? You start to say thank you to your past life. Right? Some people must go through some cancer or want to die, then they start to treasure their life and start to be happy a bit, no? Yeah, actually, I shouldn't say some people. I think everybody same. Everybody same. If they don't have, like something bad happened to them, they don't know that their life is actually good. Right? So 8 freedom, 10 endowment. Think about it and thank your past life. Definitely, that's, you know what I don't like about reincarnation? I tell you very honestly, it's like you have to start all over again. Different father, different mother, different pattern. They have to go to school, get scolded. Different culture, different culture, different belief, different this, different that. Then get beaten, get this, get that. Very boring. Honestly, imagine your next life had to start all over again. 笑了. So don't think reincarnation very fun. Right? Like imagine, right? Saturday, the reincarnation of my guru coming, right? So, make me think one thing. He's naturally, I didn't disturb him. He come and disturb me. He come and poke fun at me and this and that and everything. Actually, I'm thinking, karmic connection is as such. The feeling is there. The body is different. Right? Different person. But he also need to go through the whole process of studying again and this and that and then stuff on and like that. Right? Okay? So, samsara is not fun. Samsara, we have to have gratitude to samsara before you can be out of samsara. If we just keep on complaining, oh, I practice until I don't know who I am already, wow, why practice, why study Dharma, why go through all this, oh, I'm also feeling lost, I'm also feeling confused, I also don't know who I am. It's natural. Because when you really can start to feel, I don't know who I am, it means you can start to know that you are truly manifestable. Okay? So anyway, since this is not tantric class, another day during tantric class, I teach some special meditation or thought or visualization, where you can do your practice and offering, anywhere in the world. Yeah. Okay? So anyway, thank you. Good night. Any question? Anybody, any question?
Anybody's any question in the hall? Okay, Rinpoche, there's one question online.
Yeah.
Dear Rinpoche, I'm asking on behalf of a friend. He lost faith in rebirth or reincarnation and now has constant anxiety about death or losing everyone he loves. So what can I do or he himself can do about it?
There's nothing he can do about it. Because he himself created this thing that he is very attached to his own ego, and if you're asking for your friend, why bother? Because your friend should be the one asking. Because even if you ask and you got the answer, your friend won't believe, your friend won't listen. Isn't it? So don't give advice when it's not solicited. It makes your value drop. Right? So is my honest answer, my heartfelt answer, you know, who lost faith in rebirth and reincarnation, now has constant anxiety. Why? I tell you the truth, because constant anxiety, because about losing death, losing everyone he loved, is about he himself, is attachment to his one life only. Can you see it? It's the attachment to this one life only. Attachment to the current life, current identity, current belief, current thing. So actually, is this a happy news? It's not a happy news. It's a, when you say you need, this person may be suffering from, is suffering from anxiety, can also be suffering from anger management and this and that. So therefore, what is called object of compassion, these are, we should cultivate the object to understand. People who are like that are the real object of compassion. So as Bodhisattva, as Bodhisattva practice, do we judge, curse and scold object of compassion? Or we think and feel how we can give them the light? Many of us think that we want to solve other people's problem, you know. You can't. Even I can't solve your problem if you don't want to first decide that you don't want to have that problem. The situation is, I may, no matter how hard I want to solve your problem, like as parents, no matter how hard you want to teach your children, if your children refuse to see that point, or as teachers in school, no matter how hard you try to teach, how hard you want the best for them, turn around, they say you are narcissist. Right? That's why many people get angry with teachers, with gurus, with sifu and this and that. And actually, no. Why? Because these people, their ego or whatever is not satisfied by, they feel whatever they deserve. Right? And things are just as such. Okay? So that's why the best practice is start to love yourself and be happy with yourself. Because you can influence, you as a happy self and as a bright personality can affect other people. Just like I said just now, when I went to my guru in Nepal, when I was young, I complained a lot, right? But when I came back to work, because around my surrounding, everybody complaining. So it was like, it's a natural thing to do is to complain. Natural thing to do is to judge. Natural thing to do is, if you can see the problem, means you are good. Because many people cannot see the problem. Right? So my guru, when I complain, he says, it's not about seeing the problem. It's about knowing that actually that problem is you. Right? The problem is you. If you have high blood pressure, you don't see that the high blood pressure not working or not branded enough. You have the high blood pressure. You have the fatty liver. Yeah, any other question?
The person actually commented back, so I just share. He said, I don't intend to solve his problem. I was just wondering what he can do to solve his own problem, as he does not know who to go to for advice.
If the person is in Singapore, can come see me lah. Yeah. Other people's problem also not good to say in front of everybody. Isn't it? Everybody have their own suffering. Everybody have their own situation. Nobody can truly understand the nature of other people's suffering unless that person gone through the same thing. Right? Okay? Thank you. Just offer short mandala will do.
Humau, humau, humau. This ground anointed with perfume, straight flowers, adorned with Mount Meru, 4 continents, sun and moon. I offer in visualizations as few Buddhas. May all sentient beings thus enjoy this pure land. May my venerable Guru's life be firm, his white divine actions spread in the 10 directions, and the torch of Losang's teaching, dispelling the 3 worlds being darkness, always remain. Om Yidam Guru Rana Mandala Kap Niya Tayami. Okay, let's do long night prayers. In the land encircled by snowy mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good, all powerful Chenrezig Tenzin, please remain until samsara ends. May the teachings of Buddha flourish, and may those upholding the teachings have long lives. May all transmigrators be well and happy, and may their temporary and ultimate aims be accomplished. Om Savasti. Like the countless light rays that radiate from Ruby Mountain, exquisite Amrita, your Lord of everlasting life, who elevates and one does not tire sing, whose essence is of infinite life, the nectar of immortality, please easily grant our Guru the CD of stable and everlasting life. You are intelligent and skillful in upholding traditions of Buddha, spreading holy Dharma through aspirations and practices. In order to lead disciples onto the path to liberation, you are the one who is our guide, please live a long and stable life. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru to enjoy excellent health. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru to live a long life. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru that your Dharma activities spread and flourish far and wide. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru to bless me to be never separate from you. In all my future rebirths, may I never be separate from my perfect Guru. May I enjoy the magnificent Dharma, and by completing the qualities of stages and path, may I quickly attain the state of Vaishnava. Due to the blessing of the Guru, the 3 jewels, and especially due to enlightened activities of Mazogamo, may Singha Rinpoche's life be stable and his activities increase. Homage to the assembly of deities who are the source of 100 varieties of preciousness, by her knowledge, compassion, and power that liberates from mere seeing and hearing, from the blessing and power of the truth of the assembly of deities, may your lotus of long life, good health, happiness, and prosperity blossom. Okay, let's do a dedication. Due to this merit, may I soon attain the enlightened state of Guru Buddha, that I may be able to liberate all sentient beings from the suffering. May the precious Bodhi mind not yet born rise and grow. May the born have no decline but increase forevermore. Me te wei te chen che re zi, di me kem pe wang po jam pe yang. Gan chen kem pe song ken song ka pa, lo san ra pe sha la so wa di, me te wei te chen che re zi, di me kem pe wang po jang pe yang. Gan chen kem pe song ken song ka pa, lo san tra pe sha la so wa di, me te wei te chen che re zi, di me kem pe wang po jang pe yang. Gan chen kem pe song ken song ka pa, lo san tra pe sha la so wa di.
Thank you, Rinpoche. Thank you, Anila. Please offer 3 prostrations. All right, thank you once again, Rinpoche, for tonight's teaching. So the prayers to Guru Rinpoche for requesting of benefactors have commenced, and I will be running till the 23rd of March daily from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. So during this Jingzhe, or we call the awakening of the inset period. It is Teaching Cholling's yearly tradition to actually present offerings to Guru Rinpoche and to request his blessing to bestow us with benefactors, and also transforming the negative characters in our lives into supporters and benefactors as well. So this special prayer needs to be performed on site to be most effective at the temple. So welcome everyone to join us and bring along your friends and families to join us. And our staff and volunteers will be here to guide you through the steps and the procedures for making the requests. And as mentioned by Rinpoche just now, the reincarnation of our Guru, which is His Eminence Tutun Riksar Rinpoche, will be arriving at the temple this Saturday, the 8th of March. So we'll be having a warm welcome ceremony, Tara Puja. So it will be happening at 2 p.m. at the main hall. So welcome everyone to join us in this in this event, and it will be also a rare and profound opportunity for everyone to receive our Rinpoche's blessings and to experience his warm presence. So do join us 2 p.m. this Saturday. And the Exploring Buddhism Module 1 will also be starting class soon. This will be led by our Dharma brother Keith, and the first class will commence on the 9th of March, starting at 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. and you'll be conducted in English. So do sign up online on the Teaching Choling website. And upcoming will be Guaning Bodhisattva's birthday. That will be on the 18th of March. So we welcome everyone to join Venerable Geshe Jigme in the main hall as we will conduct the Million Money Night recitation together. So welcome everyone to join us on site in the main hall at 8 p.m. on the 18th of March. And you're also welcome to make offerings on this auspicious day at the Teaching Choling website. And the Qingming Festival has also commenced. It's a season of gratitude and remembrance. So it will start off on the 27th of March to 6th of April. So during this cherished Chinese tradition, we'll honor our ancestors and loved ones and through prayers and offerings. And also our venerable Sanghas will also be conducting prayers and offerings for 11 consecutive days, dedicating merits to help the departed transcend samsara and swiftly into Amitabha's pure land. So you can find out more on our website and also find the offerings and tablets on the Teaching Choling website. And did you know also that we actually have this memorial tablet for animals? So if you do have a pet, and you can actually send gifts of love and prayers to your dearly departed pet through a dedication tablet. So as the Buddha advocates for the equanimity of all beings, so 12 mantras that were actually taught by Buddhists will be beneficial to all beings, including animals as well, and even after departed from our world. So in our Qingming Festival this year, we also have these tablets with names of deceased pets that will be placed at the temple, where our resident Sangha will do daily dedications for their higher and more fortunate rebirth. So find out more on our website as well. So you can check out more updates of our programs on the Facebook, Telegram platforms. And also welcome everyone to join us in the meritorious temple expansion fundraising event. There's several items up for fundraising also, so do check out our websites for more information. Thank you, and see you tomorrow for our Chinese Dharma teaching.